Welcome to Twinning Out Loud.
With your hosts, Mariah and Amanda.
Yes, we're coming off of Thanksgiving, but before we go there, speaking of giving thanks, we just want to thank all of our listeners that have tuned in, showed so much love and support. But if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. Yes, Nikki, I'm looking at you. I'm just kidding. No, but please do. We'd love to see you on the platform. But
yeah, showing some support is more than we could ask for, so we're thankful in advance.
Yes, thank you. All right, let's dive in. We just came off of Thanksgiving, so how did it go?
Mine actually went very smooth.
Good.
Yeah, so like I said before, my family came to me. I didn't really have to do much. I did make my mashed potatoes, but everything else was pretty much brought and made like at my house, so it was a very like chill day. We had football on. I attempted to put the parade on. I think I might have seen one float between like chasing one of the twins around at one point. So they're 15 months, so they are walking, but like currently in the mischievous stage. So when you say like no, that makes
what is that?
Yeah,
word?
well, it's when I like giggles at you and does it again, like, and then he gives you this like devilish grin, and he does it again. And then you say no, and he does it again. So we were kind of just tag teaming between the family on who was watching them like dive off of their chairs that they have. They have like the little Pottery Barn chairs, and Twin B actually did it first, and he's my calmer one. So I think it was an accident. Like he got up because he was following my daughter, and he got up on his chair, and then I think he didn't realize he had to like step off of it, and he just walked. No. But then he thought it was funny, so he did it again, and then I said no, and the second you say no to an A was up and at it.
Oh, yeah. And he's like, you're doing something to get you in trouble? Sure, I want to do it too.
Dive bombing, yeah.
It's still so funny to me that that's your twin A is your like hyper active one.
Yeah, he's definitely the one that gets into all of the trouble. I guess not all of the trouble. On Friday, for Black Friday, we took the kids to Kids Empire, and I know we were talking about Thanksgiving, but speaking of Twin B actually being my better one, I ran to the bathroom, so under 5 minutes. Really, for moms, like under 2 minutes. I am in and out.
Efficient.
Yes. I'm pretty sure I just sat down and I heard my daughter yell, "Mommy," and I was like, "What?" Brother's eating Titan's food. Titan is my dog. And I was like, "What?" I had to like run out of the bathroom. He had already like eaten at least a piece or two and had some smashed on his jammies because they didn't have them changed yet. I was like just about to change them, so thank goodness I didn't. And they were both playing in his water bowl. They have never done that. They like leave it alone, and I'm like, oh cool, this is great. Like every now and then they'll go towards it, but you say no and they stop. Nope, as of Friday we have been in it non-stop.
You're at that stage.
Yes. So
indoor water table. We made our own.
Yeah. Literally, they're splashing and giggling, and I'm like,
oh,
new jammies. Well, they were getting changed anyway, but like the floor was soaked, and like then I'm taking the water and putting it up on the table, and I'm like, sorry, Titan, like I'll give it back to you as soon as they're out of the room. But yeah, back to Thanksgiving. It all went smoothly. Of course, I'm pretty sure every time that we have something to do is when the kids actually take a good nap.
Yeah.
So like I put them down a little early so that we could have everybody up and ready for dinner, and then they all slept until like almost 4. And I was like, oh, today's a great day that everybody's hanging out and wants to be with you guys.
And you're just sleeping.
Yeah.
My girls do that we do one joint birthday every summer. They do that every year. They'll nap up. I have to wake them up for their party to start. And I'm like,
oh, then they're miserable.
I'm like, you guys, yeah. And they come down just wanting to like be held, which I'll always take holding you. But then everyone's like, hi, what?
In their faces,
and
yeah.
Everyone's like, they're so shy. I'm like, well, no, they like woke up. And my girls are sassy as is. So if they're not in the mood and they just woke up, but I'm like, guys, it's your birthday party. Like, come on.
Yeah.
And like, I try to nap them early and it just doesn't work. They just know.
Yeah.
Or it can go the opposite way too. Sometimes I feel like they don't nap. And I'm like,
yes.
You really, really have to nap or this is going to be an issue the rest of the day.
Yeah. My daughter does that right now. Like, if like we need her to go down, we have to put her down extra early because she needs like 45 minutes to talk and sing and play in her bed or whatnot. And then sometimes we just give up because we're like, at this point, if you fall asleep, you have half an hour.
Yeah.
And then you'll be even worse. So I'm like, what's the point?
I am kind of nervous because we have my brother's wedding. I'm very
Yes.
excited. All 3 girls are in it. I'm in it. My husband's in it. It's going to be perfect. Girls are excited to wear their dresses, their hair, their makeup's going to be done. They're excited. The only thing I'm nervous about is the nap. Like, because there's no way they're going to nap that early. We're going to have to like force it, shut off all the lights, like put some quiet music on. But then again, it might be okay because they're so excited and hyper throughout the day. They might make it.
Yeah.
But
Where would they be napping?
so we got a room for 2 nights so that they could be in one place and comfortable. So like the rehearsal dinner night, we already have a room. So they would nap the next
That's
morning
smart.
in the room.
Yeah.
And I'm just like filling it with snacks and whatever. They're supposed to be with me starting at like 1, and then they're with me the rest of the time. My best friend is coming to help, which is nice. And my mom will be there. Obviously, everyone will.
Yeah, but it's all hands on deck.
Well, yeah, and it's not like they're 3 girls, so they're going to be in the girls' suite. It's not like I have like a boy and then 2 girls or vice versa.
Yeah.
So it's not like one will be with Tom. All 3 will be with me. It's going to be great. I'm not worried about that. They'll be fine. I got
It's the naps.
It's the nap.
Yes.
I'm like, if you don't
Always
nap,
nap.
it's going to tell us how the rest of the day is going to go.
Funny you say that because when we were transitioning the boys, like after a year, you know, around 13 to 15 months, you go down to 1 nap.
Yeah.
The boys definitely were ready because they were just playing in their crib
Yeah.
at nap time, like for the morning. So they were throwing stuff back and forth, like their binkies back and forth, or they would just like reach out, grab each other's arms because they could touch each other from where their cribs are. And we don't have enough space to move them where they can't. But even if we didn't, they'd just scream back and forth. And they would just talk. And I was like, okay, well, we're not getting anywhere. So at that point, they would nap, but it would be almost lunch, and then it'd be
Yeah.
almost their second nap, and then it's not worth it.
No.
And you're excited to drop that first nap because I feel like that messes up like any weekend
It's
plans
weird.
you
It's
ever
like,
try to do.
Yeah, it's like in the morning, and then you're like, wait, then I only have a short window to do the second nap between the second nap. Yeah.
So we were so excited to like drop that morning nap so we can be a little more flexible. But now it's kind of like the boys are hitting a wall at like 12:30, 1, and like 1 is their nap time, but depending on where we're going or what we're already doing, like for instance, we went and got our Christmas tree, and I was like, all right, we got to get out of the house around 10 so that we can like be done by like 11:30. We promised Lainey that we could go to McDonald's. She requested it, and I was like, you know what?
We're having ourselves a day. Why
We
not?
are. So I was like, sure, we could do that. And I wanted to get all that done and home so we could eat and nap. And Twin B fell asleep in the stroller at like 11:20. And I was like,
Oh my God.
we were paying for the Christmas tree. So then they had this cute little setup that you could take pictures of. Of course, like we were going to do it after we paid.
Yeah.
So he's asleep, and I'm like, too bad, we're here. Let's go. So I got him out, and in all the pictures, he looks like stone cold. He's like, yeah.
And they can kick a face. Your twins can kick a face.
Yes. So we have one that was kind of like excited to be there in half of the pictures. His arms are out smiling, and the other one looks like he's ready to murder all of us.
It's like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to me?
But like the nap's so important because you're like, okay, you cannot nap before it's nap time or else the whole day's messed up. And that is one thing with twins is you do not want them on different nap schedules. So like if they're both going down at 1, they both need to go down at 1.
Yeah, or else your whole day would be thrown off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine like if all 3 of them were off and like they were all each on. Oh, you need that for your sanity to just have the 2 hours of quiet time or downtime. And even if it's usually spent on the weekends, like laundry or something, like at least just have downtime.
Yeah. You need it. You
Yeah.
need some, even if it's like doom scrolling on your phone and you're not being productive.
Sometimes
like,
that's
watch
really
your
great.
show.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like another thing you have to think about. It's every time they go down for a nap, it's like, do I do the responsible thing and like get stuff done, or do I nap with them, or do I just watch my shows?
Yeah, it's always like a hit or miss. Like sometimes I'm like really ambitious and
Yeah.
I get into it, but then by the time that they get up, I'm like, well, why didn't I sit down?
Yep.
But then there's the times that I do sit down or nap, and then I get up and I'm like, there's
I
so
should have
much
done
to do.
that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you gotta do whatever feels right to you because there's no right answer.
99% of the time, the nap with them feels right to me. So
See, I can't just fall asleep. I can't just nap. I have to be like tired, or I can't just nap.
I'm like, guys, come lay down. Come with mommy, and we all just.
Lainey will not nap if I'm there or like laying down. She just wants to talk. She just talks and talks.
What?
We've tried so many times. It just doesn't happen.
That would break me. Parker like comes up and I'm like, oh, you gonna come cuddle with mommy? She's like, yeah, and she'll fall right asleep and then I fall asleep and then.
Oh, that's precious. Yeah, no.
My cuddle
kids
bug.
Don't do that.
I said to her, I was like, you're my little cuddle bug, and she's like, I was just about to say the same to you. You're my cuddle bug. I was like, you're so cute.
Oh, that's the cutest.
Yeah, it was. She is my little sweetheart.
I got a little bit of a nap with a twin PX. So he kind of took that nap in the stroller and then he couldn't keep himself down for his nap. And I didn't want him to wake up Emmett. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go get you. And I was like, but you really need a nap. So I did lay with him on the couch. And I was like, I'll just like lay here until he falls asleep and I'll scroll my phone or something.
Aww.
And I did nap. And he was just all snuggled in. And Gary had run out. I think we had to get new lights from Home Depot, so he went to Home Depot, and he came back, and he was like, you had no clue. He was like, you were out, like, how cold. And I was like, well, you know.
You needed it.
I did.
You needed it.
But I actually woke up with a headache, and I don't even understand how that happened. I went to bed napping, feeling fine. Woke up with a headache. I wasn't about that life.
No. That's not fun.
I have a feeling I like, because I was on the couch and I didn't plan on napping. I think I was just like off wrong because it was all like a tension-y type headache.
Oh, okay. Position.
Yeah, and then I ended up falling asleep right after the kids fell asleep and it was gone in the morning. So
Perfect. Magic.
I know we got very off topic.
Yes,
but back to Thanksgiving. How did yours
go? It went smooth. Okay. Also smooth. Very nice. Had a very chill morning, and then we went over to our family's house around like 3, and it was kind of perfect. The girls had their nap. They kind of fought me getting ready because it was one of those days where they napped late, even though we were trying to get them to nap early. So we had to wake them up to get ready. Parker was great. She already woke up by herself. I was like, do you want to get ready with mommy? So got her ready. Then we had to wake the twins up, and it was like World War III.
Ugh.
But then they were fine. We went there. They had so much fun with their cousins. They just ran around all day. Then we had an impromptu sleepover with some of our like adult cousins, which was fun. That was really cool.
Fun.
So, and the girls loved it because they just like ran around with them here. And
most importantly, did you get your front door picture that we talked about?
I got the front door picture. Are they looking? No. I wish I was good at Photoshop, but I'm not. I just take it as it is. But we did get a front door picture, and we did dress up. So
that's what counts.
Yeah. Did you get yours?
We did in front of our fireplace.
Oh, pretty. Okay.
Yeah. Also, not everybody looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just.
And then you get the husbands who don't care, and they're just like Tom, he's like, I'm not, why are we doing this? Let's stop. I'm like, could we just get the picture?
So we took one with like everybody, all of my family. I was there. We set up like a little tripod of my dad's
Cute.
phone and did it. And then my dad took like some of each of like us with the kids. And I think Gary got like 2 or 3 pictures and he was like, all right. And I am out. But, you know, I had the kids dressed nice and like, the boys had like a gobble gobble shirt with a turkey,
cute.
And Lainey had a Thanksgiving sweater that was like knitted, and I had like a decent shirt on. I wouldn't say like overly nice, and jeans, and Gary had a t-shirt and sweatpants on.
Okay,
very
Gary.
on point for him.
All right.
But I was like, you know,
is he going to play a basketball game after? I'm confused.
Yeah, right.
And Gary, I am looking at you, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, he will say that he could be the richest man in the world and he will still leave his house in sweatpants.
All right, so an Adam Sandler vibe.
Yeah, and
But I love Adam.
I could be the poorest girl in the world and I don't leave my house in sweatpants. So there's that.
So opposites attract.
Yeah, I guess so. But I was like, oh, our family pictures of Gary to sweatpants. But no, they turned out fine. And I mean, they're not for our Christmas cards. So really it's for the memories and it's for like the, you know, to look back on. And
yeah. I'm not even doing a Christmas card this year. I'm not doing it. I do one every year and I'm not doing it.
What?
Because, like, it's just, you crank them out and you spend so much time doing them. And I know some people love them, but I'm just like, just not doing it.
I mean, I get it.
I'd rather spend that money, like, doing something with the kids and putting something on someone's fridge that they look at for 20 days and then get rid of.
Fun fact, I don't get rid of mine.
I don't get rid of mine. I'm saying, like, the ones you ship out.
I don't get rid of them. I have a box of them.
Of everybody's Christmas?
I mean, I don't get that many. I'm not, like, an insane, like, hoarder of Christmas cards. Yes.
You keep all of them?
I have, yeah. Actually, I believe last year Gary was like, "You have a problem."
That is impressive that you keep everybody else's cards.
Yeah, because, like, I don't know. It was fun to see, like, I can't honestly say that I looked back.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you go back in?
No, I don't. I think I thought I would, but I don't.
Like, baby announcements of best friend, sure.
No, I didn't
Christmas
keep those.
Like Cole, Caleb, none of them?
They didn't have.
Oh, yeah,
birthday
true.
announcements. We love you, Nikki, but
You did have them. Okay, fair.
I mean, I didn't do them for my kids either.
Like birth announcements?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, I did them, and I go to my friend's house, and they still have them on their fridges.
I believe Gary's mom still has the twins on theirs.
Yeah.
On hers. Yeah, like your twins.
Oh, I was like, wait, I thought you said you just you
No,
did
no,
two,
your
though.
twins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's another poll we can do. Are you doing a Christmas card this year or not?
I am. It should be here within the next 2
Here?
days. No,
Oh.
my house.
I was like, that was quick. He shipped it fast.
No, actually, I'm not going to put a postage stamp on yours. I'm going to walk it here.
That sounds
or
perfect.
drive it here.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah.
But no, it's gonna hurt my Type A heart to not do one this year. But I'm gonna see how this year goes without doing it, and then maybe next year.
Yeah.
But
mean,
yeah, it just wasn't a vibe for me right now.
I'll just leave a spot for yours. I'm just going to put all of mine up and just leave a blank spot.
Watch me decide to send it on like December 15th.
But you had the truck set up. I'm sure, got pictures of the car.
I still want the photos every year. I just don't want to send by postage and go through all the address changes and label all the envelopes. I feel like I'm going through my wedding every year again. Labeling envelopes.
Yeah, I know. I get that.
I think we sent out 150 last year.
Well,
Like-
I guess I don't have that many friends.
We have a we have a big family.
Yeah, I think I still only ordered 60.
Yeah, I just had to tap out.
Yeah, I get that.
I was like 150.
Yeah. Well, we also, like, I drew a line in the sand, too. It's kind of like, if people send me them, I kind of send them, or within the same family, but I didn't stem too far.
I mean, I have, like, over 30, like,
Yeah.
30 cousins. My mom's one of 9 kids.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't have
it's
that
just
problem.
like, I could try to cut them out, but I'd probably make it down to, like, 125 if I cut out the extra people.
Yeah. Oh, all right, that's interesting. So, I actually received my first Christmas card.
Aww.
Yeah. Shout out to Mara and Richie for always being on time. Well, Mara's on time.
Wow.
I know she's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I saw it in the mail this morning, and I got it. I was like, oh, I haven't gotten the mail in a few days. Let me go get it. And I was like, man, I thought I was on top of this, having it sent this week to the house, but...
Now we have to prep for Christmas. You can see we have all of our Christmas pillows are out now.
That's a cute little car.
We went Christmas tree shopping. You guys did too. Are you ready? Are you ready for the Christmas sprint?
I am. My goal is always by Thanksgiving to have all of the kids' gifts bought. And I had everybody's gifts bought. So that, like, makes me feel better that part's done. Mm-hmm. And this year I did so much better. I actually, like, have a note on my phone on what everybody's getting, and from, like, us versus the big guy.
Santa.
Yeah. And I kept it all in the same place because I found gifts that I forgot to give last year. And I was like, good one, Amanda.
Good one.
Yeah. So, like, randomly, I just put them in their toy stuff for, like,
Yeah.
But I didn't go overboard.
Good.
I actually kept it with a very, like, simple... I actually saw it online. It was like a something they want, something they wear, something they need, and something they read.
Oh, cute.
So they each have, like, 4 gifts coming from Gary and I, like, in that category.
And then Santa went.
Yeah.
Santa's probably gone rogue. Santa does all the best gifts.
Oh, see, like, I mean, our Santa gifts are just, like, very similar to our regular ones. I guess, too, like, my kids are still so young that, like, there's nothing, like, crazy that they want.
No.
Yeah, but maybe when they're older, then they'd be probably more.
I'm nervous for that. I'm
See, I
like
just
very
don't
much enjoying little gifts right now.
Yeah, I just don't need one more toy in my house.
Tom tried getting a bunch of things that, like, had small pieces. He's like, they'd love this. I'm like, yeah, they would for 10 seconds, and then just use it as, like, throw things, like, throw it all over our room. Like,
Yeah, and the boys put everything in their mouths, so we
Yeah.
have to be so careful with that.
yeah,
too.
they're still really young.
Yeah, and they were good about it, but once they started teething, it was like game over, everything with their mouth.
Num, 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 this hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we tried to stick with just like bigger toys too for like them, but obviously, but like even Lainey, just to keep it. Actually, we went with like more learning game stuff for her. Like I put on her wish list. I saw like Leapfrog made like a little gaming controller that hooks up to your TV so that you can play games to like learn. And she's very into learning, so I kind of wanted to lean into that.
Yeah.
And then they also made this like little cube, like Leapfrog did. I know that there's that one that everybody like is looking at the Move or whatever, but this one's like a little Leapfrog one that also plugs into your computer and it can see where you're moving, and it monitors like if it has like A, B, C, D above you, and they say click B, and she raises her hand. It shows her on TV hitting the B.
Oh, good.
So I put that on her wish list too. And then she actually talked to Santa.
Did she?
She did. I took her to Illuminations.
And how was it?
It was great. Highly suggest going to Coca-Cola Park for Illuminations, and I'm not sponsored for them at all, actually.
No, we're not sponsored for anything. Anything we say is just because we absolutely actually love it.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So I was going to bring the twins, but it was like a yucky day out, and I was like, is it really worth dragging them and my not Christmas-loving husband to go see lights?
Carry the Grinch.
Yeah. He was much happier to stay home in the warmth watching football with the boys. And honestly, like the boys they're going to want to get out and walk, and like they can't really yet, and with a crowd and stuff. Plus a double stroller through a crowd, not always the best. Yeah, so
daughter mommy time's always good.
yeah, so we had a good time. You can do like letters to Santa, and she wrote one herself. We sat and like we worked. She knows how to spell her name, and she knows like if you tell her certain letters, she can write them. So she did that. There's like an ornament area that you can create, like a little wooden ornament, a crafts area, and then there's pictures with Santa. We were waiting in line, and I was trying to hype her up, and I was like, "This is gonna be great. You're gonna see Santa. Like you can tell him what you want." And she goes, "No, Mommy, you can tell him what I want." And my parents and my cousin came too, and my dad was like, "Oh, no, that's not how it works, Lainey. Like, you have to tell Santa yourself. If you don't tell Santa, then Santa won't know to give it to you." And, like, you could see, like, her wheels are spinning. And then we got inside, and she was a little afraid. So she was like, "Can you sit with me?" So I sat next to Santa with her, and he asked, like, what she wanted. And she just turned to him and said, "I would like a balance beam, please."
Aw, good job,
Yeah,
Lainey.
she did great. I was so proud. And then Santa kept like interacting with her and saying stuff, and she was responding. So she warmed up, not to the point of getting close, but like that was a huge huge win. So her big Santa gift is a balance beam. So that is true. She is getting that.
Aww.
So, yeah. And then we got her a mat. And she is getting gymnastics bars for her birthday, which is in January.
Cute.
So she's very into gymnastics right now, enjoying it every Wednesday. So everything she wanted like revolved around gymnastics.
That's cute. She's gonna love it. Where are you gonna set it up?
Unsure. So
To be determined.
Yeah, it'll probably like go up and down, like in our living room, and then like when she doesn't want it, I found one that went all the way flat.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Store it in my office, bring it back out type thing, and eventually maybe we will finish our basement, and then she can have it out all the time.
A little space down there, yeah. That'll be fun.
Well, what about your girls? What's a big ticket item for them?
They also wanted a balance beam. They're getting that. That's from their grandparents, or Tom's parents, so that came in. And then I'm so happy they're not old enough to watch this yet, so they don't know anything else. We got everything already.
I know it's hard to think back, isn't it?
And I do the notes thing that you do too, but I just copy and paste it from every year, and then I clear out what I got and then redo it.
Yeah. Or like their wish list, say like from Amazon, Target, or yeah.
A lot of gymnastics clothes. They got that balance beam. Parker's really into learning right now, and she's actually been into like addition, so I got her like a little addition thing.
Does she watch Number Blocks?
No, what's that?
Number Blocks is the cutest show. Lainey is into kind of like addition too, but like the little number. Remember when we were growing up, you had to use those like small squares that like clicked into each other to add and to multiply and subtract. Like you would literally click them in. They were blocks that had like one circle that like was raised, and it clicked into the next, and you could stack them with different colors, and that's how you added.
No.
Okay, well, even Gary knew, so it wasn't just like a where
No.
I'm from thing. Before everybody makes fun of me on that one.
Yeah, I was going to say no, I don't. Maybe if I saw it, I would know.
Okay. Well, it's those little blocks that we learned on. They made like an animated show with them.
Oh, cute.
And each one has like a specific color, like 1 to 10. And they do things like in the one episode, there's a train and they're standing on the train and they hit into like the mountain, but some fall off and like that's subtracting off of them. It's super cute. Lainey loves it. I put it on
What's it
YouTube.
on?
You,
Oh,
you can do
YouTube.
YouTube Kids.
YouTube, okay.
I think it was originally on like PBS or something, but we don't have that. So like, well, I don't have like the streaming for it.
Got
So we put it on YouTube Kids for her, and she loves it.
Cute.
They make little
okay.
number block toys too. She's getting that from my parents.
Oh, gotcha. That's cool. Okay, I'll show that to Parker tonight then. We also got her like a vanity. She's really into like makeup and stuff like that. So we got her own little like big girl vanity that will go in her room with like a full length mirror. So like she gets herself changed in the morning and she's always like, "Mommy, can I pick my outfit?" And every time she gets changed, she's like, "Can I go into your mirror?" And it goes to my full length mirror. So we got her a little one too. Then we also had to get the twins one because they saw her with it. It would be a fight. So we got the twins one. We got them a bunch of Barbie like wardrobe so like they can open and close it and change their Barbies. So we got each of them that. So yeah, just a bunch of stuff like that. I'm trying to think what else.
Lainey just started to kind of like Barbies.
Okay.
So we actually did one of her like Santa gifts is the gymnastics Barbie.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, to kind of go with her like balance beam.
That's cute.
I do like a good theme.
Yeah, a
About a
theme.
theme, yeah.
And they love Connect 4, so we got them like a life-size Connect 4.
That's so
They
fun.
love it.
Every time we go somewhere that's outside, like Lainey and Cole love to play that, and
Yeah.
Gary's parents got them for Christmas last year. It's at their house.
Love it.
And then all you hear is like the Connect Four, like
Falling. You're like, what happened? No,
Yeah.
but they love Connect 4. They always
Oh,
play it
they're
at my
gonna
parents'
love
house.
that.
So
Yeah.
I was like, we need one here. But yeah, I tried to do like bigger items. I'm trying to think what else. All of it's ordered, so I'm very excited. They love slippers. Got them all new slippers. Got them their like new Uggs, stuff like that.
Part of me's a little happy I don't have girls for buying like all new Uggs and all new, because Lainey's wardrobe's extensive compared to twin boys. Like they have such a smaller closet in comparison to Lainey, and like her shoe basket like overflows.
Yeah.
I mean, the boys did just start walking, so they don't have a ton. And I did just order for Cyber Monday. I did order them shoes
Yeah.
for their like wear gift in the categories. But Lainey's is pretty extensive, and I can only imagine if I had twin girls too, what it would be.
Well, and then they look at their older sister and they're like, well, we want to wear that. Like Parker wore her Uggs because she had Uggs that because once they're older, they fit longer.
Yes,
so
yeah.
her Uggs still fit and they outgrew theirs. And I'm like, well, ask Santa. I think that is a gift from us, not even Santa. So we got their Uggs, but I'm just, yeah, they look at her and they wanted the slippers she wanted. So yeah, it's just, they're triplets. They're basically triplets. It's not even.
Yeah. But going back to something that you said we're getting the girls a mirror too so that they don't fight over it. Now, what would you say for twins? Are you normally a person that gets 2 of everything for them, not even counting your triplet older daughter? Or do you try to not do the double thing?
It depends what it is. So if it's like a bracelet, they all got watches this summer for their birthday. I get 2 of the watches. So like I would do that. Everybody gets their own thing. Shoes, yes. And now they're starting to have different personalities, so they want different types of shoes. That's a whole nother fight. For example, we had a Target cart and my husband wanted to get 3 so they wouldn't fight. I'm like, no, 1, that is something they can share. If it was something about the mirror, so I did call my husband while I was at the store and I'm like, do I get them 3 mirrors? So like, we already got the one for Parker. Do I get 2 more for the twins? So when they open it, and he said, no, they're fine with 1. Which thank God he said that because I almost broke both mirrors trying to carry it out of the store by myself. But that's something that they don't need two of for
Yeah,
their
totally agree.
one room that they're sharing. But we'll see how that goes on Christmas if they open it and
All
are
right, so we'll be
pissed
back
they
on
didn't
that one.
get two. But I did get them like a smaller mirror too that will hang up on their wall just because they like that as well. They're very into like dressing up and stuff like that. So,
Well, plus they see their older sister doing that. Like I feel like
yeah.
Lainey didn't get into like she has the dress up dresses, but she never like feels like putting them on or never wants to. And she didn't see that with her like our nephews, so her cousins, and like obviously her brothers aren't. So I feel like when we get them and she wants them, so we get them for her. But then it's kind of like she'll pick a day. Like for her birthday, she wanted last year a Belle birthday, so we got her the Belle dress. But then she hasn't really like asked to wear it again. She'll wear the Belle shoes, like the dress shoes. She used like the crown, but she like never wants to like dress up. But she doesn't see that. So like I feel like if that's part of it maybe too. Or like the girls are like introduced to Barbies early.
Yeah, and Parker just like automatically liked that. I don't know why. She just like, I'm trying to think when she started dressing up. Probably around Lainey's age. Like she just liked it. But yeah, to your point, I don't think the twins would have unless they saw her do it. But there was an age where it just like clicked for her that she wanted to be dressy and wear all these dresses and shoes and everything. But yeah, so for two, it depends what it is. Most of the time I try to stick with one.
I do the same.
But yeah, I was going to ask, what are you doing?
Yeah, so pretty much everything on their wish list is one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anything that I have, like a toy, which I didn't want a ton of toys, and I made that very clear to like our family, to Gary's family. Like they just had their birthday in August, and I was putting stuff on their list that they would kind of grow into. And then Christmas is here, and I'm like, what do I put on their list? So I actually did like size up of pajamas and like stuff like that on their list, but for toys everything is needs one. Like they're into the same things, but they have to learn to share too. So like Lainey has a Target cart and the boys are now using it, and she actually gets more mad than the boys themselves over the Target cart. But it's just like a thing they're gonna have to learn to share. Like all three of them need to learn to share. It's not even just between the twins themselves. But I agree, certain things like you're like, okay, I have to put two on. Like, so
even the Barbie like wardrobe, I got 3 of those because to me those are like individual gifts for them.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't gonna get an equivalent. So if there's something that's gonna be equivalent, like this, the one twin got like a learning toy, the other one would get a different learning toy, like those type things. I'm just thinking of the list. I did for the Barbie wardrobe get all 3 of them their own, because that's something that like,
but they're
you
each
get a
gonna
toy,
play,
you get a like
but they'd be playing all at the same time too, so it's not even like they would just be fighting over it, and that wouldn't be worth it. Where like at least my boys 2 are younger, so one got like a learning ball, and then I got the other one like I think it was like a learning like school bus.
Cute.
So like they're both learning toys, but something different, so that we don't have 2 school buses.
Yeah, there's no.
I don't have 2 balls that like talk to you, and I don't need to be overstimulated any more than I currently am, so I don't need 2 talking learning balls.
Tom got so mad at me. I came back from a work trip, and I always get the girls a lot of stuff just inherently, but they've been wanting to go on an airplane, so I was like, okay, one of the cute gifts was from the country I'm going to, I'll get them an airplane from that country. So I got all 3 of them the same airplane, same color. But he's like, no more objects that make noise. It makes like an airplane noise, and they just click the button on, and it just the whole time it doesn't shut off, it doesn't anything, it just makes that all 3 of them. And the girls will turn it on, play with it for 5 seconds, then leave it, so you just hear a bunch of different airplanes in different parts of the house. And he's like, why did you get this? I'm like, they wanted to go on an airplane, so I brought it to them. But
funny, Lainey has a microphone, and
oh no,
she like, it's not awful when she'll literally sing like country music into it, like when we'll put music on. She loves to listen to like CMT in the morning, so she'll just sing, but she leaves it on and puts it down. And I don't know, like we've changed the batteries, but they like something like there's this low volume like buzz and sound that'll go off, and like I'll have to yell like, turn that off, please go turn that off. It's driving me insane, because then you hear that, and then you hear the boys like starting something else up, then you hear another toy that they left on, or like their one walker. So I will say I did get 2 walkers. I was against that. I was like, 1 walker.
I did 2 walkers too.
I was like Lainey didn't really even use hers to walk. She just got up one day and pretty much walked. Now, she was a late walker.
Okay.
But she got up and kind of walked and never really used it.
Yeah.
So I was like, do I really need to? So I didn't get to until like they were closer to walking. And I was like, you know what? I'll get the second. And I did get them secondhand. So like the one that was Lainey's and now down to the boys recently has been like starting to like click funny. And it'll be like... Not that that was a noise you all made.
So I was about to say, can you do that again? I think I missed it.
Oh, no. Gary's dad does that to me all the time.
One and done, I guess.
Yes, but it like just makes that sound that it's like starting to go, even with new batteries. Like it's just like the whatever's and just going, the electronics. And they love to put it on and just walk away.
Jeez Louise. But
Yeah, we got pretty far off of Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving is over, so
yeah, we're diving into Christmas. 'Tis the season.
Yes.
Lots to do, lots of things to celebrate, but
yeah. So I mean, we have lots more even with Christmas that we can go through and maybe even go deeper into like naps and sleep on our next episode, because I know we talked a lot about how naps are important. But sleep schedules, like even at night and just from early on, are just as important. So maybe
and
we
it
can
really
give you...
starts off your day.
It does. Yeah.
Yep.
We can give you our tips and tricks and bad stories and good ones too.
Yeah, the good ones.
Yeah. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't. And I hope you all had a very happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, thanks for joining. See you next week.
Bye.